Hello everybody, thank you very much for joining me today for another Twilight Zone video in my Twilight Zone ranking series, where I rank every episode of the original Twilight Zone from my least favorite to my favorite. Today I'm going to be talking about number 17, Stopover in a Quiet Town, written by Earl Hamner Jr. and directed by Ron Winston. This is a season 5 episode, and as always there will be spoilers. So, Stopover in a Quiet Town is a Twilight Zone episode I've always enjoyed a lot. It's a very atmospheric episode, and I absolutely love the concept. In some ways, it can also be considered a pretty scary episode. It's also an episode with a great twist, one of my favorite Twilight Zone twists of all time, actually. Some Twilight Zone fans have said the twist was easy to spot, but the first time I saw this episode, I didn't figure it out. Maybe I just wasn't paying close enough attention, I don't know. So the acting by Barry Nelson and Nancy Malone is fine. The characters aren't the most likable, but they do a solid job in their roles, and Ron Winston's direction is also really good, in my opinion. So this episode starts with a couple, Bob and Millie, and they wake up as it's morning, the start of a new day. The problem is they are not at their house. They have no idea where they are. They don't remember much, but they know that Bob drank quite a bit the night before, so they look around the house very confused. They try the phone, but it's disconnected. Also, the refrigerator has empty cartons in it, things like that. It just appears that everything is fake. At this point, they can also hear a child laughing, so they go outside to explore a bit more. So when Bob and Millie get outside, there is no one there. Not only is there no child, but no adults either, no one at all. They think they find a squirrel, but it's stuffed. They continue to look around, but still can't find anyone. And I have to say, in my opinion, at this point, the episode does a great job of building suspense as to what's going on. So the couple is getting more and more confused as they find some fake trees, and they are also getting more annoyed with each other as well. The couple keeps walking around, and they are getting really desperate after they find a car that won't start either. They are losing all hope when they find a train. The couple is excited to find something that works, so they board the train, figuring at least this is a way that they can leave this town. The couple chats as the train runs, except eventually they wind up back where they started, so the train just went around in a circle, basically. They get off the train and hear a child laughing again until we get to the twist of the episode and a large shadow appears, and it turns out to be a young girl. So at this point, the child grabs the couple. And in one of my favorite twists of the original Twilight Zone series, it turns out the couple was basically in a playtown of the child. So it turns out that Bob and Millie are basically toys for the girl to play with. So doesn't look like any happy ending for Bob and Millie. I just love the concept of this episode. A couple waking up and everything being fake is great. And like I've mentioned, I also love the twist ending. It is so very Twilight Zone. I also feel like this is an episode that still works well on repeat viewings because once you know the twist, you can notice all the clues, and it's entertaining to watch these two people who, in my opinion, are a bit annoying and argue a lot, try and figure out what's going on. The episode is also well filmed. The cinematography is great, and the sets are very inventive, clever, and great as well. So overall, I just feel like Stopover in a Quiet Town is a very memorable Twilight Zone episode, one of the best of season 5, and one of the later episodes of the show that I always look forward to watching, as this one comes pretty late in the season. So for all those reasons, Stopover in a Quiet Town comes in at number 17 on the list. As always, feel free to let me know if you liked this episode or not. Thank you very much for your support, and thanks for watching.